But now Superman has that contact against Sadak.
Much slower first round than we're usually seeing. Teams have been rushing up Cat. They've been pressuring towards A main a little bit, and Superman not knowing there was already a push-off.
And that's how you fight back. Velez turns around, instantly traded by nature. That now activates Loud to try to move in the B side. All denied by the crossfire setup of EG. And EG starts off very well with this pistol round. As the aftershock comes out, looks like Loud wants to execute in the B side right away. Apop repositioning on the left side of the cage. Looking back, and as it comes down, he only has a ghost. Beautiful flash, but he can't get a kill. At least Derek is there to spam with the Ares towards the back of the site. Underhand flash, spotting QCK, dropping him down. A 3-on-3 as Loud is still stuck on the lane, trying to move in the B site. Derek in the back, just trying to waste the clock down, waiting for his teammates to come in. A double jump down for Loud as Joggable comes in from behind, though. Two executions with the ghost. He's gonna have to come up big here. Spike is down out in the open in the back of the B site. The other smoke disappears, the gun sticks out. Should be an easy kill. Took a bit, but at least got it done. Now pushing forward. Oh! Superman almost caught him, but Tui's pulls it right on time.
Here, and whether or not somebody will be behind it. That's all you want. You want it to create that pressure. You get the Odin purchase out of nature, and he just keeps going. The ping's coming through, but that one too far away. Another Odin's everywhere.
Double loaded for the crossfire. QCK and Kalzine on different extremities, even getting a ping out on Kalzine, falling back. Apoth is pushing forward. And now it seems as though your questions have been answered here, Ender. EG's here to fight back against Loud. QCK hit by the Paranoid, falling back towards the catwalk. Dropped by Joggable, covering his teammates. We're actually very prominent for Loud, but it's actually less. Holding towards the gelato with the off angle behind the chairs, wins that fight. And that dwindles down the chances of EG for the retake. Derek's trying to make it a little bit expensive here, spraying towards the hell, almost connecting into others. Kawadzine's low on HP. Tui's is at 1. You know this fight's gonna go off no matter what. But if you can make it expensive, you'll be happy with the results so far for EG.
It's a matter of time, right?
Anchoring the B side while you have this select from EG. Bladestorm looking for aggression. Potential trap play. The paranoia. The pinch from both ends. QCK and Tui's fall. Joggable continuing the backstab here, but stopped by Sadak and Kawadzine on both extremities. The shot's missing a bit, allowing Superman to get that backstab onto Sadak. Now he's alone, isolating one. Turns around for the kill up to less. And it's Kawadzine alone at 3 HP.
You have to imagine there's no way he swings this angle, right?
He's got a minute to work with. Well, now he's going to have to swing because that hat just came out. There's that second swing, and Superman is there.
This one again, the Odins ring out. And they are going to be faking a little bit towards A to start. Loud is as they head now towards B. This main control, though.
Talking about with the contact and the kill. Apoth going backwards. Fadeaway call to QCK, and man, Loud cannot even move forward around the bend of Garage of the B main. The underhand flag for a double peek. Too easy for Joggimo. Kawadzine.
My God.
As well as another flawless closed in by EG. Rolling Thunder. Joggimo trying to move in, a one and done pretty much. Manages to escape on time. Aftershock avoids it. Superman TP on the top. Null Command comes out. They can't cross through. Now on the top of the bricks, Superman is trying to close it down, waiting for his teammates to come back. The fadeaway kill as he drops and finally gets traded off. A res comes up from Les for that Odin spray. But Les stays alive, full health and healthy. As the pit, it will also stay up.
Apop. Beautiful clutch kill right there.
There's that ping, even a recon dart's available for Derek. There's that second ping, recon goes towards the back. The spray towards Dice as Apop wins that fight. Pit is still up as Les is trying to hold his ground behind his own pit.
Oh my God.
Running through, Apop is there for the trade.
What? He held down W and mouse one.
Bad spot here, hit by the flash, but able to throw a molly down. QCK's around the corner.
Yeah.
Still has one more. Actually doesn't have any flashes himself. QCK got dropped by Superman as Lau was looking to look for an execution in the A site. Fault line finally pushes Nature's away. Here is the ult canceled out. Joggimo with the headshot onto Kawadzine with the Bladestorm, a second one up to
Oh my gosh.
These are quick rounds in the end for EG. But
and Sadak's always wanted to do that. We know he'll do it on split, now on Ascent. They're going to be pushing B though. That wall comes up. Oh my God.
Almost trying to get that trap play to allow Joggimo to get the kill into market. Superman moved forward. caught one off guard but misses a shot. That might be it for him right there. The fall line hits him, he gets stunned out, and he gets dropped down. Meanwhile, the rest of EG trying to trade it back. Nature moving forward, but there's a look from Apoc. Nice kill on to Tui's, but the other two has fallen down, leaving out Derek alone on a 3 versus 1. And again, catching players off guard, but when you miss those shots, it's easy for Loud to punish.
No Sentinel utility here for Loud. They can mess with mid a lot of this game and give Loud trouble. Here, a full push through. We'll see the retake.
It's 1 for 1. Nice, beautiful double swing that comes out. Now the Aftershock flushing out towards Logs. Loud looking to move in any second now. Apoc hears a TP across. Joggable hiding in the smoke just by the bottom of the staircase, but Loud are just running in one by one. And with the clock ticking down on his spike, it's making it so difficult here for Loud to move in. Sadai's gonna be the last player staying with no bullets left in the chamber of the Stinger. And EG, they convert their gun round. That's why we don't really see the smoke. Well, there you go. It finally comes out from M2. Out from Superman. And now we'll pivot EG now to try to work towards his B site, but the runways this time is on the staircase of the B site. Get the lurk in, and with 16 seconds left, it's really not giving any chances for EG to move through, yet they're still committing to it. Aftershock comes out, less supporting Kawadzin in the back of the B site. And that should be the name of the game. Save the last two if you can. We've already lost Nature, but Loud has a flawless in the end.
What a night. You had to jinx it, didn't you?
Plan attempted. There's that flush up utility. Aftershock even baited out. EG looking for a second attempt, but flashes after flashes from
Spike's
Loud,
not
but
down.
Superman is there once again at the dice. Derek also gets a trade-off onto Superman, but here comes the lurk, the flank from QCK. The 1v1 towards the back, and Joggamo is ready for it. Now we have a 3 versus 1. Tui's alone, spotting that Nature up towards that dice. Only the Bladestorm left the light, dropped! And it's a Sheriff from Derek, a 1v1. This is gonna make noise, so Derek's gonna repivot now towards the back of the generator, swings out, and gets tagged a bit by the Vandal. The drop out from who is after, and Derek comes in with the headshot! On the A main side. Now that's Superman moving forward, and they're looking for a trap play into tree, but Superman's gonna get caught as he swings out. Caster Bless, baby, but gets traded out by Tui's. There's that execution back towards the tree. The Hunter's Fury to try to flush out towards the A main, but Sadak was waiting towards the back of the spawn.
To A.
10 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, they get away, but that means that's another for site. Apoc is going to be able to get less, Vance.
Wait, but closing the gap, running for support. There's the Aftershock coming out, and it's only Nature alone now as Derek is hiding for cover under the smoke towards Hell. The flank out from Apoc, but it's a 1 for 1. Derek in another opportunity to clutch, this time on a 2 versus 1. The tap on that spike first, looks for that spray. Now as the smoke dissipates, the defuse will come out.
What?
Well, Apoc trying to walk over through this smoke, gets tapped down to 11 HP.
Push back, Loud playing very retake heavy here. It's just going to be one inside. Jog!
The helicopter Bucky moves forward with Superman on the second kill at the Tui's. A lower buy from EG looking to get converted as Apoc is pushing forward. That 11 HP works wonders now for EG. Rolling Thunder out, Derek with the off angle. Les is alone, but Les manages to still get that kill on to Derek. Like, first contact will potentially be Superman here. Unless Joggamo wants to swing out. There is that peek, and Joggamo swings out for the kill. And he's low here for Loud. They're still using their due diligence and utility to even bring up the ult points as Derek grabs that orb. Apoc now moving forward, the Outlaw connecting onto Les. The lurk play coming out from EG once again capitalized. Underhand flash as Apoc is trying to tap on that spike. Sees now that the judge is towards...
Retake here going to happen from Loud. 0 point gives them an idea, but a lot of this lower Hell utility is already being used.
Running back now, Derek with the lineup. Cancels the running back, even gets a kill on top of that. Swinging back and forth, spots 2 players, the last 2 of Loud, up towards the tree. Smoke being thrown, Joggamo and Nature with the last 2 kills. EG upsetting Loud on ascent instantly towards A. So it slowed down the pace for Loud as they're setting up for a plant up towards the A tower. A double flank coming out from EG, slowly being watched by Les. But here comes the first contacts. All 3 instantly won by Loud. from both extremities. Flankers drop down, rotators drop down. And it's up to Giacomo and Nature on a 5 versus 2. Isolated on different parts of the A site. A triple swing towards the spawn. And it'll make it difficult here for Giacomo to come back and try to clutch a 1v3 here at this point.
I love the swarm from Loud here. We'll watch Giacomo try to clutch this one up against 3 as he gets just smattered with a bunch of utility. But this was a really cool chaos round from Loud.
Giacomo will make it a lot more difficult here for Loud to try to get that plant in the B site. Been moving forward, off angle, read by QCK. Giacomo still there for the trade. Net to slow some players down, swings out, gets caught, but at least gets one for his troubles. That's up. Yeah, but EG's already here. High-low looking to squeeze out towards this B site. But isolating on 1v1s. Finally a trade comes out. Oh, Tui's at this 5 HP somehow stays alive and in the round trying to spawn him. Trying to bait out the swing with a tap on that spike. Tui's is counting the seconds. Swings out, gets the kill! Huge. Comes out with the Red Bull clutch, and that should have been an EG round.
Giacomo's ultimate online operator as well for this deadlock, and they're going to try to get positioning to use this beautiful drone destroyed.
Up on the defense on a deadlock, punished right away by QCK as Derek's on the top of pipes being hit by the Yelp out right side of 410, breaking the dart, allowing Nature to reposition up towards the generator. Looking for more information as the wingman comes out. Nice little combination though. Looks like they heard Nature pivot back towards the generator. A 2v2 ensues, make that a 2v1. Tui's again alone, and stopped by Apop on the top of the A tower.
Apop worry a little bit more. It's just the wall is like an alarm bot with a crap load of health. You have to take it down to make EG worry.
Oh, the gun's sticking out. Nature's gonna fall. Silence. And that's the thing too. They're working the map as you're mentioning.
Spike planted.
Oh, coming out here, does get contact, allowing players to flush out. The updraft, the right click there onto QCK. Back onto the ground, trying to get more right clicks, but gets denied there by less, and that's
putting up is just allowing Loud to run amok in the site. On the right side, expect all the walls to be coming up here. If we get Tui's wall across that side, yep, they're gonna be going for it.
Snake bite on the ground. Giacomo still connects the shot though. Out from the orange hallway and a second one. So all this through the walls, through the high tides, connects with 2. Kelton gets forward position in the B site, traded out by Superman. Thrash coming out as Derek is even allowing potentially Loud to focus back on the A sign and having less on the lurk until the double swing comes out from EG towards B.
10 seconds
Forcing
left.
the EG players out if you could actually kill a few players in the process. And they'll get done.
Lots of bank for Loud to
Been pretty much in a one and done position. Nothing to really allow for him to fall back. He'll swing, but Loud is ready for it. And as I say that, comes out with the kill. And he'll finally get detained and stopped.
Right there.
He tried. Default Giacomo as they start heading towards the site. This lurk is going to be so big from less in the end, and he's low. As long as he doesn't make noise.
Is lurking around the corner and does get the kill onto Nature.
Never mind.
The high tide, through the high tide, Derek falls down and
this ultimate towards B as well is kind of get an idea that Giacomo can come back over on deadlock.
Right on top of screens, gets information, a flash in the air. Apoth and Nature capitalizing on 2 kills. Null command available as well if they get pressured too much. But they're holding on that pressure with their weapons, and that's good enough. Tui's instantly the last player remaining. Wins that duel against Apoth. This is going to be good enough here.
Oh my.
Net keeps him away.
Oh dear.
Wingman being thrown out and Giacomo from the top rope. Derek was spitting out the same thing. It's not just running that clock down. I mean, not allowing Nature to come back up. That's going to be annoying to deal against. Meanwhile, this is a battle that happened the whole time because look at Loud. The rest of them are just...
And again, as a team here, you don't have to worry that much about the deadlock utility if you're working the map well. Okay, Bob.
Yeah, even the upshot missed, but Apop is there to cross over towards the A site. Hunter's Fury should be an easy kill right now for Apop. He does get a ping at least onto one player. There is that first kill. Tui's meanwhile training it back onto Giacomo on the outside. Derek with the wall bang. A second one onto Tui's. A 2 versus 1. Making a lot of noise, covering every single angle. And Les is in a good spot for a 1v1. And as he swings out, there's that first one in the back of dice. Apop on the top of the pipes. Misses the shot.
Delay.
With that snake bite. Les now moving towards the top of the A tower. Apoth is guessing around towards the back in those footsteps. It's going to be heard all along by Les. A great spot here for Les to get the kill as Apoth repels up. Timing contact play on top of that, waiting for the wall to come down.
Right there.
Should be a wingman plan, or at least breaking that turret first is the name of the game. Nanostorm couldn't get broken up there towards the A tower, so that allows Sadat to get the kill with that frenzy. Plant now coming down for wingman. But already it's a 3-player disadvantage for EG.
Yeah.
Derek and Nature holding the back of the A site. Here's the flip retake out from Loud.
One enemy remaining.
That's what we know Loud for. Very, very good with the utility on the retakes. Wow. And it's pristine.
And they haven't yet showed what weapons they have.
Still have it. They finally do. The net actually catches the teammates. As if flank comes out, somehow Sadat cannot win these shots. The flank from behind of Kawazine from the boiler, traded out by Superman. Plant comes down. No opportunity to drop the wingman. So it's a 2v4. A mistake from Sadat that could turn costly for Loud, as QCK is trying to win it back for the defensive side. A first pick out onto Nature. The lurk out from Apoth, as we know him for, wins that against Les. It's up to QCK with that outlaw, picks up a stinger. It's going head-to-head against Apoth around the corner, and Apoth is just a drive-by, walking across calmly with the headshot. Just to make sure and confirm as they're scaling up inch by inch towards Long B, allowing for EG to get a clean plan as soon as this wall comes down, though. There's 3 players from Loud. Grease still comes out for Loud, and this is going to be the difficult task. Play against the amount of walls that Loud has on a retake. High Tide comes out. Nature swings through, still has a flash, but gets picked behind as he tries to look for some cover. Now the tap, the full stick. We have players that are a little bit too far. And this comes to be a defuse in the end because of that cove. To Boiler, it gets pinged out, so they know that Les was there. Sadak pivoting over to help under the tube. 20 seconds left on the clock.
There it is.
Superman with the pick, but there's no fake. There's not enough time left, so those of EG are pulling all the way back towards jail. Potential setups here for a Dizzy double flash. There's the underhand, but the timing's better for Loud to surprise EG on their retake.
That wall.
And we're ready for that one, and we're looking to be in a very good spot to just defuse it. Even the cove to secure. Oh, the defuse for now. At least it's halfway. At least it's halfway. And Tui's throwing this wall is still very similar to control towards the B and middle like they do towards the beginning of the round. But if EG tries to push very aggressively towards the A side, they still have the Reckoning to work with. And there's the first contact, but still won by EG. All coming out here. Actually caught one now. But Kawazine's playing the off angle at the bottom of pipes, denied right away. There's only going to be 1 player left. As the wingman gets the plant. Doc at least wins that one, but it's looking pretty grim for him to try to...
Up when you're playing, and that's how you do it. Bounce into the wall. Obviously nothing gonna happen here for Sadak. He is trying to get some exit frags on the way out. Never mind. Never mind. I'm thinking of the post plants here. There's some mollies making a hot foot. Yeah.
QCK being suppressed, cannot activate the dash yet, but he was still looking for that fight. 145 there on it to Derek. Instantly traded out by Nature. Full command now coming out on the attack. And okay. Trying to confirm this plant. The setup out for EG. Oh, the spray.
Oh, barrier didn't work.
Through 2 walls there, Joggable falls, and now it's a safe. Locked down now for Sadak. Superman trying to delay as much as he can, even pushing forward through his own molly.
Player standing.
Now slowly working this out. There's only Nature left. 5 HP remaining. The wall, the High Tide. He can't get it done. They'll defuse it for Loud. And they'll close the second map to bring this to sunset.
To sync up. No pushes right now from Loud, really, to get any control in the extremities. They are peaking where they would safely. Oh, Kawazine, though, that peak counts big time.
Even spotted Apoth holding back towards the link. That's already Spike also falling down, so you already see Loud pivoting back forward, but as they're trying to answer back through the he's to fall back in the site. Also, he's the only defender on this A site. Double flashes. He's running all the way back, fully blinded. Sadak through the smoke. Gets a lucky one onto Superman. Difficult right now for EG. The cage misses, so that allows now Loud to move forward. Trying to bait out the shots with the camera, even getting shot back by Les. Only now 2 players alive for EG, holding out towards the link. Now the swing, the timing's perfect for QCK though. Ooh. Allow now Loud to get the backstab in the pinch. Sides otherwise, wants to support with his teammate instead, and now even deciding that they want to play the retake. Apoth with that lurk on the top of the B lane. Beautiful shots to drop two. And that dwindles down the numbers on a defense from how they want to.
And yeah, Apoth lurk is always going to be so big for the team. Knowing the patience he needs, how long the round can take. A 3K there against Tuis, who was absolutely on fire last.
And an early advantage for
Wow,
but look at Apoth. He walked all the way up. Here's the footsteps. Kawadzin was waiting but not ready for the shot. Almost gets that second one onto Sadak. But the advantage is still for Loud. Execution now towards the B site. No smokes really to help him out the cross, and that makes it very difficult there for EG to move in for a plant. Losing Superman early was definitely a thorn to the side of the
ready and market. Little plant here, extra money possibly for the side of EG. And there's a kill.
Sadak's low on HP. There's still out another tap here. Looks back towards the spawn. Both players of Loud grouped together. Now there's that haunt from the front. He gets shot right away. The double swing out. Oh, and the spread from left and right. That was really nice from Loud.
Here towards A, we get all the util dumped into main to see what they get back.
Countering it back. With the Nightfall, Hunter's Fury on a defense. Kawadzin drops the first two of EG, trying to gain control towards the A orb. A third fully blind. Finally, it gets traded out, but there's only two players left.
A thin line to walk. They just seem to have EG's read, considering only to use a paranoia, a few flashes, and still having util collapse on the team. The firepower too, you can't deny that.
This time around, the smoke on the right to focus on the left. Showstopper on top of that to pivot and pinch in the market. It works out, flushing out Kawadzin, punished by Superman. Rocket is still up to clear the B site. Both players are at the entrance of B main. There's that first pick from Les once again. Good crosshair placement, the basics, traded out by Derek. But QCK still accounted for, gets that kill, has a run it back, but he doesn't need it!
Oh my god.
2 instant kills onto Apoth and Jogimo. A hat came out just before, allowing Derek to get ready on this 1 versus 2. Another clutch attempt. But both players walking down slowly, couldn't get the surprise kill.
Until they have for sight. Haunt goes over, nade, smokes. EG should be good to take here. The 5v5 retake. Get this a few times for Sunset. Never mind, Derek.
Nice shot.
Quick flank hit.
And we're not really allowing Sadat to get into position to even throw a recon dart so they could spray through the smoke because they're being pressured so much. EG's doing a great job to punish. Stay within the site now for EG. 2 versus 5, and you know, money's flowing for Loud. I want to go for these fights.
Last player standing.
Caught with a snake bite in hand. Les falls as Apoth gets the trade onto Jogimo as Tui's now moves in alone. Smoke available. Gets the dink through the wall, but there's that protocol for EG for the rest. Swinging out, and they
Phoenix ultimate here. Already down, trying to hold it with 4 in sight.
Oh, this is annoying. Look at all that.
Oh my god!
On hands, the aftershock. Nature gets hit by it, 1 TP'd away. But there's still players flooding across. Shock darts coming through from the spawn site to still hit players down for EG. Derek again, alone. A 1 versus 3. Off by Les coming out. Forcing util to re-clear now for EG. There's that showstopper out. That's gonna nullify at least. Actually, he popped it up just before he hit it. So he's still alive. Advantage now for Loud as Sadat gets the pick onto Apoth. And the aftershock comes out a little bit too late. Nature in a forward position all the way towards the spawn. Cancelled TP. A flash. And it gets cancelled by Nature, but he couldn't line up the other kills here with the Vandal. No old banks coming through. Superman and Derek. The Vietnamese duo with Derek with the first kill onto Les. Nightfall then coming out for some information. Doubling up the fight back towards the A site. The lineup on 2. It's a 1v1. Him and QCK. 8 bullets left. The spray comes across. Derek comes in for the 4K in the round and keeps EG alive in this game. Caught off guard, but at least he's able to stay alive for a bit. But as he fights towards the spawn, you don't know that there's actually 2 players back there. Like a QCK already walked in, but elbow was not cleared by Loud. It allows for this 1-to-1 to happen. The flood back towards the spawn to give EG an advantage, but the plant still comes down. It's gonna be flank after flank again. Sadak from the backside. Frenzy took a bit, but Nature's from the spawn, trades it right back. They also have information on QCK out towards the spawn, so Les is alone. A 1v1 in this corner. Wins that second one against APOC, and that turns it around. It's really well planned here for the last two players of Loud. The tap on that spike, even hot hands from the front of A.
Oof.
And less.
With those purchases, they are not able to go fully into the buy for the rest of the team. Shots, Jogamo, Derek, beautiful coverage on A for the Shark attack.
Definitely want to fight, great deniability. Spikes down out in the open. Sadak and Les together in a bonus. Just trying to keep them back with the shock darts. But EG is ready for that.
Yeah.
Perfect trade. Jogamo with 3 in the round. 3 away from an ult. But they decide not to go for the trap play. They know now that the pivot's towards this A side where Derek has to be ready. He's good for those 3. It's clean!
You're kidding me.
Spike 1.
Pulling everything out of the hat that they need to right now to make these rounds come true. Beautiful stuff from EG. Loud, however, never count them out.
Exactly. When you give them that space and that respect, Loud could take advantage of it.
Let's go!
12 seconds left, forcing out a Rolling Thunder on top of that.
Remaining.
And Tui's made it through the smoke for that kill onto Nature. The run through, the bait, the flank from behind! What? Loud pulling magic out of a hat! His teammate just to clear out middle to make sure. Trying to leverage now the Nightfall potentially for a retake. Hunter's Fury out, Kawadzine getting the wall bang. That's
2.
actually the Nightfall down.
Oh my gosh.
Now they're Rolling Thunder out. But if Loud could win a 2 versus 4, potentially EG can as well. Full kit for Nature.
One enemy
APOC
remaining.
alone. APOC dropped by Kawadzine. Ace being looked at by the fans. Nature with the kill. Kawadzine hunting him down. And Nature denies it. But 1 HP remaining in that pit. There's still Util out for the pulse plan. There's no time left. Sadak gets the kill. The sun sets for EG's journey. But you do have Loud qualifying for Madrid.